Hey everyone, welcome to the show. My name is Nick, and today we've got a request from our friend over on Patreon, John Denver and Plácido Domingo in studio. This is the song Perhaps Love, brought to us by Dave. Thank you so much, Dave. I really appreciate you. And I'm looking forward to this request. I've heard of John Denver before. I don't know about Plácido Domingo, but I'm sure, given the fact that he was an opera singer, like you said, that this is going to be a magical duet. Just a quick reminder, obviously, to go support the original artist after you finish my reaction. But if you're enjoying this, I highly encourage you to subscribe and like this video so you don't miss out on more. Let's get into it. And again, shout out to Dave over on Patreon for making this happen.
Perhaps love is like a resting place, a shelter from the storm.
Wow.
It exists to give you comfort, it is there to keep you warm. And in those times of trouble, when you are most alone, the memory of love will bring you home.
Perhaps love is like a window, perhaps an open door. It invites you to come closer, it wants to show you more. And even if you lose yourself and don't know what to do, the memory of love will see you through.
Okay, what?
Oh, love to some is like a cloud, to some as strong as steel.
For some a way of living, for some a way to feel.
And some say love is holding on, and some say letting go.
Oh my God.
And some say love is everything, some say they don't know.
Perhaps love is like the ocean, full of conflict, full of pain. Like a fire when it's cold outside, thunder when it rains.
If I should live forever and all my dreams come true, my memories of love will be of you.
Yeah.
And some say love is holding on, and some say letting go.
And some say love is everything, and some say they don't know. Perhaps love is like the ocean, full of conflict, full of pain. Like a fire when it's cold outside, thunder when it rains.
If I should live forever and all my dreams come true, my memories of love will be of you.
I needed that today. I needed that today. That was much needed. Life can be difficult sometimes, and there's ups and downs, and music is the one constant, I feel like, in a lot of people's lives that can sort of remind you of good times and bad times. And something about that song really struck a chord in me. Got me a little stuffed up. First of all, I love the lyrics. I think this is a song that I've heard before, another rendition of it, because the melody was definitely familiar to me. The words were familiar to me, but I'd never heard John Denver sing this before. And the combination of John's voice with Plácido Domingo's voice, it really worked in this very strange but beautiful way. And not to sound so altruistic or whatever, but there was like a power to that that sort of rose above everything else. And I really believe that you can spread energy through music. I mean, it's incredible. Something that was recorded many, many, many years ago was sort of filmed and then encrypted into bits and then transmitted over the internet to us, the viewer and the listener, and then able to still evoke emotion. That's a beautiful thing. And it certainly changed the day for me. The the meaning of that song is clear. You know, love transcends everything else, and their voices really meld well together. And I was definitely touched by that, and I will be listening to that on repeat probably for the rest of the week because it was that good. So I know John Denver had a huge following, and it's not lost on me that once people pass away, their music sort of becomes more enshrined and more cherished. But he seemed, even while he was living, to really just have captured the world in spirit. I remember one of my Japanese friends in high school told me a lot about how much John Denver meant to them in their country growing up. Just sort of a symbol for freedom and expression, and that was very, very beautiful. So big shout out to Dave for recommending this to me. Thank you, Dave, over on Patreon. I do have a Patreon for those of you who want to request music and or just support the channel. It really helps me a ton. And if you like what you saw here, also consider subscribing. But of course, go support these two musicians. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.